Please welcome stage Brad Schechter.
Thank you very much. Wow, what a wonderful audience. But then again, I knew you would be, mostly because you showed up. Which is not easy to do when you're trying to drive in Pasadena, am I right? Especially if you get pulled over all the time. I got pulled over on the way here tonight. Yeah. And the cop didn't even have the courtesy to get out of the car. He just sat there and screamed at me over the loudspeaker about what a terrible driver I am. I was like, I know, but you have to tell everybody? People were coming out of their houses to take pictures. And the next thing I knew, I was signing autographs. Yeah. I don't know what that cop's problem was.
You idiot. Don't you know it's illegal to cut off a cop car? Going the wrong way on a one-way street?
I was like, well, you could have swerved. How lazy can you be? I have to do everything for you? Am I going to have to handcuff and fingerprint myself, too? Go back to police academy. So, I just had a date recently, which I thought was going well, until she turned to me and was like, yeah, you really have a corn-fed look. Well, that's Match.com for you. Corn-fed, huh? Isn't that just slang for fat pig? Isn't it? Yeah. I mean, do I have to worry now about people coming up to me on the street and going, boy, you sure do look corn-fed. Yeah, that's right, I'm corn-fed. You know, corn, apple cores, half-eaten donuts, leftover slop. Pretty much anything you'd fit in a trough. I think it really sums up my whole look. Thank you for noticing. Yeah, so now I put that on job applications. You know, when they asked me for my ethnicity, I just write CFC. Corn-fed cracker. That's me. I think it's paying off. So I just quit my job, or I was fired. I don't remember which. Well, I was pretty drunk when he called me in the office. I was working at Guitar Center. Yeah, I figured, what the hell, I got a college degree. Might as well put it to use, right? So they put me in drums. But let me tell you, it was not an easy job to get. They asked me some pretty tough questions like, what do you call that thing Tommy Lee sits on and beats? Pamela Anderson? Wrong answer? I don't know. That was an honest guess. Yeah. But I gotta say, at Guitar Center, definitely not the worst job I ever had. Worst job I ever had, hands down, TGI Fridays. Oh, yeah. You ever seen that movie Office Space? You seen it? Yeah? It was just like that. In fact, because of that movie, they actually had to change their dress code policy. I worked there back when you had to wear the stripes, and the suspenders, and the hats, and the 15 pieces of flair, which I was always short on. But I will say one good thing about TGI Fridays, that is, I think it should be declared the 8th wonder of the world. Because it's the only place in the world that I know of where it's someone's birthday every 5 seconds. A typical shift for me would be like this. Hello, welcome to TGI Fridays. My name is Happy Birthday, Happy Birthday, Happy Birthday, Happy Day. Hey! Right. Our specials today are ultimate margaritas, buffalo wings, and steak in a Happy Birthday sauce. Right. And how would you like that cooked, sir? Medium, medium rare, or Happy Birthday, Happy Birthday, Happy Birthday, Happy Day. Hey! Wonderful. I'll be right back with your steak, sir, but first I have to stop at the men's room because I have to take a big Happy Birthday, Happy Birthday, Happy Birthday, Happy Day. Hey! Well, I felt much better after that. So it did end up being a very happy day after all. Yes, definitely. I think I definitely prefer honesty to politeness in most cases. Unless you're one of those really brutally honest people. You know who you are. I mean, you don't have to tell me everything that's wrong with me. Don't you want to save some for next time you see me? What are we going to talk about on my birthday? Mom. Yeah, she's in the audience today. I just actually celebrated my 29th birthday last month. Thank you very much. Yeah, I know. Happy birthday. Yeah. No singing necessary. Thank you. Yeah, birthdays I enjoy that. They always put me in a really good mood. So I'm suicidal. Well, just a little. But I really think my dog can sense that. I used to think he was bringing me his leash because he wanted to go for a walk. Now I know he's just trying to help. Damn dog. I still can't figure out how he managed to tie that noose. That's it. As soon as I get home, I'm putting a stop payment on that check for obedience school. Because I do not like what they're teaching there. Not going to work out well for me. So I saw something kind of weird today. I was looking through DVDs at Walmart, and I came across Cinderella 3. I didn't even realize there was a Cinderella 2. And now it's a trilogy. And while we're on the topic, what was wrong with Cinderella 1? Did we really need a sequel for that? Apparently, And They Lived Happily Ever After just left too much room for interpretation. Who would have thought? But I'll tell you one thing. If they really wanted to make a sequel, they should have ended it with And They Lived Happily Ever After. With the exception of one really bad day. That I would have seen. Coming this Christmas to a theater near you, Cinderella 2. What's love got to do with it? Featuring the voice of Ike Turner. Cinderella May! Where you at? I know you don't think you're going to find another prince. Yeah, would have been a good film. Yeah. Speaking of films you must see, I was watching Amityville Horror last night on TV, the new version. It just kind of occurred to me, you ever notice how hauntings only seem to happen to Catholics? I mean, when's the last time you heard about a Jewish haunting? I've never even heard about one. In all my years, never have I heard of one single, nice, all-American Jewish family being afflicted with the supernatural. And I've certainly never flipped on a horror movie and heard, "Help! Help, Rabbi! The dreidels are spinning by themselves!" And that damn Schlemiel keeps stealing all my latkes. Tell him if he doesn't stop, I'm calling my lawyer. I have never heard that before. Well, I mean, I just heard that because I did it, but, other than that. So I guess I have time for one final thing here. I realize that we're at the end of February, we're almost in March, but I didn't get a chance to talk about this in December, so I guess I'll just do it now. What was it this past Christmas with this sudden explosion of giant inflatable Christmas decorations? Do you know what I'm talking about? They were everywhere I turned, and they looked like complete crap. I mean, people were actually turning their beautiful homes into car dealerships. On Christmas Eve, I asked my neighbor for a brochure on the Toyota Tundra. I was like, well, you got the inflatable waving Santa. I figured you had the goods. I'll tell you one thing, though. I don't care how religious you are. Nobody needs to have a 10-foot inflatable baby Jesus on their front lawn. That should just be illegal. But I don't want to leave anybody out. If you really are one of those people who has a fetish for inflatable toys, I suggest you keep them where they belong, in the bedroom. Well, it's just a suggestion. Maybe it works for me. Of course, my inflatable toys aren't quite as festive. But at least it always looks like they're going to break into a chorus of "Oh, Come All Ye Faithful." Thank you very much, you guys. I'm Brad Schechter.